Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise, where on my pastel island SezTopia we are partaking in the vacation homes for all of the villages on Vacation Island. But today, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a vacation home. I might be doing something else on Vacation Island. I'm really excited to get into it and see. It's going to depend on who we have on Vacation Island. If I see a villager on Vacation Island that I know and love, I will absolutely be making their vacation home. But there's something else that I can do on Vacation Island today as well. So with that being said, let's jump into Animal Crossing and let's see. Let's go to Vacation Island and see what's up. All right, here I am at the airport with Orville, so I want to go to work, thank you. So you're going to work, roger that. I can set you up right now, but are you ready? All packed and stuff? Time for takeoff, let's go. All right, let's get you airborne. Got a walker who needs wings over. Roger, ready when you are. Okay, have a good flight, friends. And when you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? So fancy, I love it. How good. Okay, so let's see. Who are we going to have on the vacation island today? Like I said, if there's someone I know and love. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey SezRawrr, it's been a while, huh? If you're here to work, go see Lottie first. Well, I might be in a second. Let's just see who we've got. Because I can see Lottie's contemplating a building. Now, Azalea... Did we see what Azalea wanted last time? I can't remember. I don't know your name. I know you, but I can't remember your name off the top of my head. And again, I know you, but I can't remember your name off the top of my head. And I don't think I know you. And then you wanted the horror show, the horror house, the horror vacation house of all the dolls, right? You wanted the dolls in the horror house. I remember that. All right, that's all we've got. So no villages that I know and love today, which means I think we're going to see what's up with Lottie because she's contemplating a building over here, right? So let's see what she's got to say. Oh, SezRawrr, you startled me because she was going on a walk at the end of last episode, right? I said, what's up? Well, I got lost in thought looking at this property. Have you noticed all of the unused properties around here? I sure have. I will absolutely bring it to life, my friend. Before I set up shop, someone else was working on developing the island. They built all of these. Wow. But for whatever reason, it didn't work out. And I guess they just left the properties like this. Lately, I've been thinking about how we could put these properties to use. Maybe some new facilities. That sounds great. If we had even more to offer our clients, I'm sure our vacation home business would boom. I think it's already doing well, but hey, I'm happy to do this too, right? I just know we could breathe a lot of life into these old properties. Maybe we start with this one. That sounds good. I think it was originally going to be a school of some kind. Why not pick up with a left off? That sounds great. All I have to do is get a little paperwork in order and we can get to work. Let's do it. Okay. Pump the brakes, Lottie. Sorry, I just get so excited when I think about business development. Sorry, I just get so excited when I think about building a school, right? Anyway, we're going to need more clients to make these facilities viable. So let's keep growing that client base. Can I not do this first? For now, I'll head back to the office. Come and see me when you're ready to get to work. No! I wanted to do the school. Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess we might be making a horror show today because I kind of, out of all of them, I mean, I'll see what everyone else wants, but I'm pretty sure that pig, was it the pig? I'm pretty sure it was her that she wanted a horror vacation home and I'm ready to do that, right? Hi, SezRawrr. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Lottie. What's up? What do we have on for sale today? I don't think I want any of this stuff, right? No, I think I'm right to just get to work then. Okay, so look, scratch what I said at the beginning of this video. I thought we were just going to be able to go right on into it. It's all good. What's up? Are you looking for some work, SezRawrr? Yes, I am. I'm ready to work, apparently. Okay, let's get you working. Good luck out there. Thank you so much, Lottie. All right, let's go see. I'm going to leave that pig for last because if that's what she wants, I can try and do that. Okay. I just don't like China dolls. They're really creepy. Anyway, over here we have got, I think green furniture is what I need to feel refreshed. Look, I like the color green, but that one's kind of basic. Okay. So wouldn't a home filled with yummy apples be totes cool? I remember you have an apple house in real life, I'm pretty sure. No, because I looked at you for SezTopia when we went villager hunting last, I think. And your house was apples, and I was like, I can't do that. So no, I don't want to do that for you. I just want my nose to be hugged by the smell of trees. Okay, so nature, right? I want to leave her. I want to look at hers yet. I want to look at the goats. I want a place to make pottery around the clock. See, I don't know what kind of furniture we have that could do that kind of thing. Let me just check. Is it you? I want to be surrounded by dolls. I love them so much. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I reckon that's what we're going to do. Okay, hi. Lucy. Oh, you're with Paradise Planning. This is a lovely island. Thank you, Lucy. Lately, I've been dreaming about finding a vacation home of my own. Maybe you can help with that. Let's chat, my girl. I'll make the horror show of your dreams because it's just, I mean, they're not China dolls probably, but I think there are some China dolls in the game. They just kind of creep me out. Anyway, oh, really? That's great. Let's strike while the iron's hot, shall we? That's probably just me because I watch a lot of horror movies. That's probably just me, right? Anyway, all good. Thanks for your time, Snooink. Okay, Snooink. That's interesting, Lucy. I think I'd like for my vacation home to feel something like this. Show me, what are your essential items? Doll Manor. Okay, see, there it is. But the dollhouse is cute. Okay, so I know that there are other dolls in the game as well. I can think of a couple more. So maybe this is going to be, we turn this into, I mean, Doll Manor is what it says. A big playroom for dolls. Okay. That kind of vibe. I don't know if it's going to feel childlike. I feel like it's, childlike isn't her vibe. Okay. I feel like that's not her vibe. I feel like it's collector of dolls is her vibe. So I want it to feel a little bit more mature, but just with lots of dolls and toy related stuff, right? Okay. Cool. I'm getting a vibe. Oh, that's very nice. I really like your concept. All right. Now the next step is for you to choose an island for the client, SezRawrr. Okay. So looking at the islands, it doesn't need to be anything super fancy, right? It could just be like a little on its own because the outside really isn't going to help the theme very much. Let me just see if there's any other random, yeah, maybe even just this one. Because I like the idea for islands like this of setting up the beach as part of the landscaping, whereas for a little spot like this, it'll just be some trees and some flowers out the front because the outside is probably not going to be the super interesting part about this vacation home, right? So I reckon we go here. I reckon that's a good spot. Let's select this one. Always in summer just because I like the summer vibes. Seems like a lovely spot. I can't wait to see it in person. Snooink. Now, Lucy, we've found an excellent location for you, but you'll need to see it for yourself before we begin. SezRawrr, please lead Lucy to the site, and best of luck. All right, let's go. Let's go, Lucy. Let's do this. I'm excited. All right. Hi. So this is where I'll be vacationing, huh? It's like a dream come true. I can't wait to see the finished home. Well, I'll leave you to it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you too. That's very sweet of you to say. All right, I think, just like last time, I think I'm going to leave the outside for the minute, and we'll do the outside after I get a sort of color scheme for the inside. So let's just go inside, right? Let's do that. Come on in. Let's do this. Here we are. All right, let's unbox your 2 essential things. Creepy doll and doll's house. Okay, so with that being said, I am kind of wondering what other furniture. I don't think I want to do a house. Like last one with Gloria kind of felt like a house. I do like the idea of just playroom with toys and dolls everywhere. So it's not going to have, I mean, like, look, there's so many toys and things that I could do, right? And this was the other doll that I was thinking of, the dress-up doll. We could even do things like get this toy box and stuff. Yeah, there's lots of other things that we could do in here. Maybe even the matryoshka. I'm probably pronounced that horribly wrong. I'm terribly sorry about it. But I did want to have a look at flooring and wallpaper for a second to try and come up with a vibe. So this is all of the flooring that I have available to use in this build, right? So I kind of like the idea. What does this kitschy tile look like? Oh, that's really cute. I really like that kitschy tile, but I don't think it's the right vibe. I think it makes the space a little bit busy. I was thinking of going with like the pink paint flooring or the green paint flooring because I want this to be kind of like pastel, I suppose. I'll stick with the pink for the minute. Let's have a look at the wallpaper that we've got. Okay. So, I mean, we do have like a pink simple cloth that would line perfectly with the flooring. This yellow heart pattern, that's pretty cute. That does give me kind of playroom vibes. The pink striped wall, though, could be... I think it's super cute. Okay. We've also got the chic wall. She likes the chic wall, but I think that's because she's might be a little bit cottagecore. She's nodding to everything. So I kind of love the idea of this pink striping because that gives me very, I don't want to say childlike because I'm going with mature themes for her, but because there's going to be so many toys, it kind of goes into the nature of toy to me. That probably doesn't make any sense, but I know what I mean. So I think I'm going to stick with this pink vibe in here. How fun, how fun. And then I suppose, yeah, let's just get some other things out. Let me have a look at everything that we've got to use for a second, right? I definitely want to get... I think I'd like to get like a couch in here. Maybe we could get some surfaces to put some toys on. What couches do we have? None of the vibe that I was thinking of. I mean, we do have like the patchwork sofa chair. That would give me the kind of vibe. And then we've got the patchwork low table. I didn't actually realize that was a table, but that's okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the dreamy shelves, things like that would be... The thing specifically that I feel like I'm getting a little bit lost in, though, is that she specifically said doll manor, not toy room or playhouse. She said doll manor specifically, so lots of dolls, right? And I think I'm getting a bit too into toy rather than just sticking with doll, but that's okay. So let's get a couple of these dolls because I'm pretty sure there's multiple recolorings of them and we can get one in each color. She's exclaiming she loves it. Also, some of these dolls, hold on, I do absolutely have room. A couple of these dolls because I know that there's multiple recolorings. And a couple of the doll houses as well, even maybe. Maybe just a couple of the doll houses. I don't know. All right, let's just work on recoloring some items for a second. Let's actually go into this one so I can do that. And then let's have a look. What coloring do we have? How many? Red. Oh, we've got 6. I am thinking one of each and we can just line them up on like some low tables or something that we can put behind a couch. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so we've got one in red. Let's do one in blue. Let's do one in green, and then I'm going to need another 3 of them, right? So let's make copies. All right, let's get them recolored. So pink and purple. Is that purple? That looks more black to me. Anyway, that's fine. And then last but certainly not least is white. Okay, so we've got a recoloring of each of them. Let's have a look at this doll for a second. Oh my goodness. You can change hairstyles and outfits. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, we want medium length gold. Simple outfit. I feel like that's fine. So then long black. And let's take a look at the outfits. Elegant dress, sporty, school uniform, cheerleader, formal, or casual. For this one, I kind of feel like elegant suits that one's vibe. So we'll do that. And then let's recolor this one. So we've got short brown. I reckon short brown fits the formal. That's giving businesswoman to me. So I'm going to need a lot more of these ones, right? I'm going to need a lot more of them. All right, let's get into recoloring. We've got medium length white. Medium length white. She could be like a builder woman. Or she could be cheerleader. That could be cute. School uniform, cheerleader. I'm kind of thinking cheerleader for that one. So we'll go cheerleader. And then for this one, we've got long red. I like the look of long red. So, oh, she's kind of looks good in the school uniform. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking school uniform for long red. And then for this one, we've got short pink. Okay, let's have a look for short pink. We could do sporty for her. Looks good. Let's do sporty. And then for this one, for the last hairstyle, we've got medium length black. Okay, she looks good in that outfit. And then what other outfits? We haven't done this dress. I do love that dress. So I'm kind of thinking the dress. Or do we go with a simple outfit for her? I reckon we could go with a simple outfit for her. And then in this last one, I can repeat a hairstyle and do this dress because I love that dress. So let's go long black. Okay, and that'll be all of those dolls, right? So let's have a look at the doll houses now. So we've got red, brown, blue, orange, green, pink, and purple. Oh, I love the purple straight away. I've got to recolor one of them to be purple. I don't think I want crazy heaps of doll houses though. I'm not sure. I like the pink one as well, so I'll get a pink one. I like the red as well. Let me just grab a copy of that and see. Maybe we'll do one more for the minute. So brown. I don't love the blue. I don't really love the orange. And I don't really like the green, so I guess brown would be the only other one that I do for the minute. Okay, so now that I've got all of these things, now I need to start getting some storage sorted and moving some toys onto some surfaces, right? So let me have a look at my surfaces that I could use in housewares here. I'm kind of thinking of getting like... I guess a few of these. We're not going to have enough because I don't know if... See, I was thinking of putting them up the wall and I don't think we can display any of these up the wall. And I don't think we've got any like shelving that I can put on the wall that I would be able to put things on the shelving, if you know what I mean. So maybe my plan isn't going to work quite as well as I thought. Okay, it's okay. I do still want to grab some surfaces though. So maybe it's going to be something like... the open wood shelves, or because I want to put them behind other furniture. Let me see. Does she like the open wood shelves? She seemed kind of indifferent to that. So maybe not. What about like the ranch low table? Oh, I don't even know where it is. Hold on. I scrolled too far down. What about the ranch low table? Do you like that? Okay, she's kind of just smiling. She's not telling me that she loves everything, but I feel like the ranch low table I can keep. I just don't want to put it with this other furniture that I'm thinking of doing, right? Let's chuck that at the back and we'll grab a couple more of them. Okay. Let me just recolor, see what other colors they come in. Natural white would be a good option. Or there's like the light wood. Ash. Or white. Ash or white. I think white. The framed photo, it doesn't really matter because we're not really going to be able to see it. So let's just recolor all of them to be white. And then I reckon we can put, how many? So we'll be able to fit 6 and we've got 6 of the big dolls. So I reckon we put the 6 big dolls up here, right? I'm just going to try and organize them. I don't know, in a way. In a way, that's the end of the sentence. I was going to say in a way that makes sense, but I don't know if this makes sense, right? Just organize them in a way. Okay, so they are off the floor. Fantastic start. Now I would like to move these guys out of the way for a second. Let's just move them onto the low board for a second. I would like to get a couch to go in front. Okay, I would like to get a couch. So let's have a look at what we've got for couches. I mean, I could even just get the patchwork sofa chair. I could get a couple of them. And we could place them... I don't know if she's going to like this place. I don't know if this place is going to be what she's looking for, but I'm going to like it. And I'm even thinking of getting 2 more of them and making it look like one really big, long sofa, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking of, making it, because they connect so seamlessly, right? That it kind of just looks like one big, long sofa. Okay. I'm happy with that. And then maybe on either side of them, we could put a dollhouse. So I'm kind of thinking the red one can go over here. And then the pink one could go over here. Oopsie, I spun it too much. And then I like the brown, the thought of the brown and the purple ones being in the other corners, right? And then the rest of it is just about trying to fill the space and have some more storage for the rest of these dolls, right? Okay. So chuck you over here for a second. Because now I'm not sure if the low board is the right vibe. We can fit 2 dolls on there, which is very helpful. Maybe I need to not have, I love the look of my extra long sofa, but maybe I need to not have an extra long sofa and we can put a couple of little end tables in next to the sofa. I use in quotations. Something that gives me that kind of vibe. I don't have a lot of furniture on offer though, is the only thing. So maybe the simple small dresser, mayhaps? Yeah, I reckon. And I should be able to recolor them, right? Let's recolor them for a second. Brown, white. I mean, white just works, right? We can even put a little cloth on the top. The pink could be cute to accent on the top of them. And then we can put a doll on each of them, right? No, not the white. I meant the pink. No, I meant the white, but I meant the pink. There we go. And we can put a couple dolls on them. So, which ones are my favorite dolls? I mean, I'm a little bit biased. Sorry, that's just the way it is. I'm biased. That's very much my style. That's all. And then I did also like long red hair because, again, I'm biased with my red hair, right? So, like, that kind of makes sense. And then we could put a couple more. I reckon we could put this one. No, let's put this one on the low board for a second. I don't even know if I'm going to keep the low board. That's all. And then sporty. And then I just need to find a place to put 4 more dolls. I'm kind of thinking of moving these doll houses over by one, and maybe we could get a couple of little plants in the corner. Because like I said, I'm trying to make this feel mature. And because she's not a child, she just has lots of dolls. Creepy. It's fine. It's fine. Let me just see what plants we do have on offer. Would they be miscellaneous? Yes, okay. Look. I thought we'd have some more plants that could stand on the ground. I mean, we've got the anthurium plant. That's probably what I would like to go with out of all of the plants that I've got, but I don't want them to just sit on the ground. Although, that's not necessarily a bad thing, actually, I don't think, because we've got so much small furniture over here. I don't think that's terrible. Let me just have a look at what color they come in. Very red, green. Oh, the pink. Has to be the pink, right? It just has to be. And what's the last color? White, just out of curiosity, but it has to be the pink. Perfect. Okay, so I need to come up with 4 more spots to put dolls. And honestly, it's probably just going to be more low boards. But what if instead of the ranch low board, what if because I kind of like the ranch low board, what if I get the one that matches, the little low table that matches the couch that we've made? The patchwork one. Where is it? Here it is. We get a couple of them. And we can stick some more dolls on them, right? We could do that. That's a thing that we could do. I could stick them over under the window. Not that you'd be able to get to the dollhouse, but that's okay. That's not my problem. I'm just filling it with dolls because that's what she wants. She just wants lots of dolls, okay? Totally fine. Actually, yeah, no, hold on. Let me leave that there for a second and let me have a look at how that looks. That would give access to the dollhouse if she wanted to play with it. But then I feel like it would there too. Let's shuffle it on down, okay? So that there's enough ample room to play with all the dollhouses. Okay, and then we could put maybe cheerleader on this one. And we could put maybe this one over here. And then we could put formal over here. And we could put this businesswoman over here. Okay, look, that's all the dolls. I am happy with that. But now I need to, hold on. I do need to change the ranch lowboard swatch. Let me just do that for a second. Hold on. Let me just move this doll out of the way so that I can do that. Because it's a completely different color to what I would like. The white is always nice, right? But we do have it in pink as well. Let me have a look at it in white. Can we do like a pink gingham? I do really like that actually. So let's just do that, I reckon. Okay, so that's the main furniture done. I'm happy with that. Quite. I think she would be too. I feel like a little rug would be nice. Let's have a look at a little rug. If I've even got one on offer, right? Let me check it out. Okay, these are the rugs that I've got available to me today. I don't want it to be a massive one though. Like I feel like that's going to be massive. It gives me very playroom. But it does cover a little bit more of the floor than I was expecting. So let's not go with that one. Okay. What other rugs do we have? The simple small red mat? No. The white simple mat? That's a little bit smaller than I thought. Okay. No. Okay. Look. What about the retro dotted rug in this color? Oh, to help inject some different color. Oh my gosh, I think that actually looks really, really cute. It helps inject some more fun vibes as well. And it helps with the colorful nature of this room. Oh, I really like that actually. Yeah, I think that's so cute. Okay, last thing I think we need is some stuff up on the walls because we've got a lot of things that are happening that are very low to the ground. I think some things up on the walls would be really nice. Let's have a look at what we've got for wall furniture. Okay. Oh, the starry garland is so cute. But if for giving me, the party garland gives me more playroom kind of vibes. So we could chuck some, I didn't mean to grab that one actually. I just meant to grab more of the party garland, right? So let me remove that one for a second. Can I scooch it up by one would be nice. No, I can't. How high is it if I scooch it up one more? No, I think up one more is the perfect height actually. And we do also have different colors of that. I still want it to be colorful. Pastel might be the way to go though. Yeah, let's have a look at pastel compared to what we've got currently on the wall. Yeah, I think pastel is the way to go. Okay. Let me just recolor this one to be pastel and then recolor this one to be pastel. Fabulous. I think that helps solve a problem of not having things on the wall and also still having it look childlike. I think I can get more of them to go behind the dollhouse would be nice. So let's grab a couple more of them. If I could just grab a couple more. I don't know if I'll get 3 because I might put them on either side of the door frame. Just because we do have a lot of stuff happening lower down, like super low to the ground on this side. So pastel on that. And pastel on that. Okay, that's fabulous. What else do we have in wall coverings? I don't know really sort of what to go with over here. Maybe I can get another party garland to go above the door. How high is it above the door? That's pretty high. Because then I'd need to move them up to be at that same height, which I could do. I think that's about the same height as it is on the other side. So that means that would be cohesive. And then I could maybe look at this cork board, I guess. I could look at that cork board and I could have a look at this pastel framed poster and maybe I could have a look at this tapestry. Okay? At some things that could be hung. So let's pop the tapestry there for a second. Let's take a look at the swatches on that. Animal, floral, fairy tale, bird, or snow. Floral's not terrible. But I think I like the geometric pattern best out of all of that. So we'll go with that. And then we can do this little framed poster right here. We can do that in a white frame. The flowers are very pretty. Do we have anything else that would reach out to me more though? No, not in there, not in there, not in there, not in there, not in there. I was kind of hoping we would have some more that are like illustrative prints like this, but in some different colorways, that's all. I mean, we could go... My throat just made a little squeaky noise. I don't know why it did that. We could go with that. Gives kind of cutesy, right? Or we've got like, hold on. Oh, now I don't know which one to go with. Do I go with that or do I go with that? I kind of like that one better, I think. Or we've got some more, but they're not quite the right vibes. And then this one. No, I think I'm going to go back to this. Let's go with that for a second. I think that's cute, and I think, again, it helps to inject some color. And then we can pop this cork board. What colors does this cork board come in? It comes in a white, which is nice. Apple, fish, flower, or pattern. I reckon a pattern again, and maybe we could do this as the pattern there. I think that's cute. Okay, so walls are starting to look a little bit more filled, which is really nice. And we do, if you see the way that the garland is lining up, they are at the same height. That makes me happy, okay? I wouldn't mind getting some things for the wall over here, but we just don't have a lot on offer. And I would rather put nothing than put something that I think is going to be so completely different to what we've gone with. So I feel like I am okay with that to be your horrific Doll Manor, right? Except there was one more thing I wanted to do because I didn't realize we would see the little picture in the shelving that we've got back here. Am I going to have to move a doll in order to change it? Yes, I am. I didn't want to remove it. I pressed the wrong button. That's okay. Hold on. I want to get another one of them back. My bad. If I didn't press the wrong button, that would be really good. Yes, I want to get another one of them. Thank you. And now I want to recolor it. That's what I meant to do. So in white. And now I do want to change the photo to a different photo. Maybe we could go a seaside photo on that one, just so we've got different vibes, right? And then the blue doll needs to go here, and then the green doll on the end. Okay, I think that's the inside done for this space. And look, how much more could you ask for? It's dollarific, right? So now I need to do the outside. And because we went very pink, I think I would like to go very pink on the outside. Maybe with like, I don't know what color roofing or anything we could do, but let's just see, right? Let's take a look, my friends. So let's take a look at this house. So I think the shape is fine. Siding. I think that's what I want to work on first. We do have pink and white panel siding. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Or we could do the pink striped siding. Which one do I think is better? The pink and white gives me more of the cutesy vibes. Okay, so roofing, we could go with a pink roof to match. That's so adorable. Oh my goodness. But then I was thinking of like, if we had a mint colored roof. I don't know that we've got a mint colored roof is all. No, we don't. We've got a turquoise. That's not quite the right. I do really like that pink. And we do have a pink in the slate, but I actually think I like that better. It's the more pastel pink. I think that's perfect. So then a door. Maybe we can bring in some mint with the door, right? That's very cute. I would like a door that looks a little bit more fancy though. That's not quite the right color though now. We're losing the color. We're getting the cuteness of the door, but we're losing the color that I wanted of the door, right? No, 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 no. We're losing the plot. It's not right. It's not what I want. It's not quite right. See, nothing has really, if I can speak correctly, if I can get my thoughts together, nothing has hit me like this door. That's just the perfect color. It's exactly what I wanted, because kind of like we did on the inside when we put that rug down to inject a little bit of that kind of minty green color. I feel like that's perfect. Like that just, I feel like that is perfect. And the other doors that are supposed to be kind of similar in color are just not hitting the same as this one. So I guess I'm going to go with that, which is interesting because I didn't think I was going to go with that type of door, right? Anyway, I am happy. I am happy with what we've got there. And I don't know if I need to move it, but I could move it across by one. I was going to say for the purposes of pathing, but then I guess it doesn't matter because the path is just not going to line up no matter where I put the house. So I guess I'm going to put it here because then I can put a tree next to it, I think. I feel like I just need basic landscaping out here. I don't feel like it needs to be anything super fancy. Let me just move that tree, sorry. Can I put it over here? Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And then it's probably just going to be like bushes and stuff, right? Let me just, now that I have learnt, hold on, now that I've learnt how to change this, right, and can actually lay path, it's fabulous. I'm so glad I learned how to do that last episode. What path? I mean, I feel like it needs to be terracotta tiles, even though that's not my favorite for this build specifically. I can do what I did in the last one and pretend that we were doing a three-tile pathway and then we can just put a random tree. And it's like the path just got caught off by the tree. I feel like that's what we could do. We could chuck a tree there. Right? And that's why the pathway doesn't go all the way, being 3 tiles all the way down. Can I bring it down by 1 though? Yeah, that might be better actually. And then let's just get my pathing back out again to put in that last one there. Can I curve it? Yes, I can. Interesting to know. That's just what I wanted to know. Okay, so pathing done. Very nice. And then I reckon it's just going to be maybe another tree and then lots of bushes, right? I reckon that's what we've got so many different pink bushes. And so many different pink flowers. Although I can't use all the pink flowers on this one? Is that because they're not natural occurring flowers? Can we only use red, white, and yellow flowers? Because they're the natural occurring colors. That's so interesting. I guess it's not going to be like flowers then, unless we do some white ones. But I guess I'm going to inject some pink with some bushes then. So let me just get one more tree. I did say that I wanted another tree. So do I want to chuck it over here? I think I do. And then maybe I'll get another one actually. And we can chuck it down this way. Just to take up some of the space on the lot. Okay, and they look kind of sporadic and naturally occurring, and that's what I want. Okay, so let's get a couple more bushes as well. Or a couple of bushes. We've got a lot of pink on offer. We've got the pink azalea here. We've got the pink camellia. We've got the pink hydrangea, the pink plumeria, and the white azalea, but it looks pink. So I've got an itchy eyebrow all of a sudden. I really like the white azalea bushes. I think they're very cute. I don't know if they're like her vibes though. I feel like the camellia would be more her vibes. I'm going to go with the white azaleas. I think they're really pretty. I'm just going to get a few of these and I'll just place them pretty sporadically around. I kind of want to place one like right here next to the tree, and maybe we could do one in front of the tree as well. And then I definitely think I want one down here in that corner, and then maybe we could get one on the other side of the tree there. And then maybe we could, again, just put one down in this corner, and we could get one to go in front of the tree there. And then I feel like I need a couple more. Because I would like to, I think, put one in front next to the pathway there. And then maybe we could grab one to go there. I'm going to grab a couple more. We'll grab some to go there. And then one more to maybe go up the back there. I feel like that looks natural enough, like it's sporadic and natural enough. And I don't think I need any furniture outside. So I think I'm pretty happy for that to be Lucy's vacation home. It's pretty cute, if I do say so myself. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go back inside though, because I'm going to need to take some pictures. I'm going to need to do that. We'll need to take some pictures. All right, Lucy, let me chat to ya and we'll get into taking some pictures. So, how is the vacation homework coming along? Is it ready yet? I think it's ready. I sure do. Oh, how lovely. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, my girl. I really appreciate all the time and effort you put into this. You've made me so happy, Snoink. How good. How good. Her little smile down at the camera, that was so cute. I loved it. I think she really likes it. I'm so in love with my new vacation home, I can't stop admiring it. Oh, and if you have time before you head back, would you take some photos of my vacation home? Absolutely, I'll take photos. I must admit, I'm a bit nervous about being caught in any of the photos, but still, take any photos you like. My girl, I need to take some photos with you in it. I'm sorry. That's what I've got to do. Let me just come into the middle of the room for a second so I can get a good angle from the start, right? So, make me go away. No, hold on. I need to position her first. That's right. Hold on. I forgot. Lucy, hi. Chill. Stay. Okay, stay there, Lucy. Stay there. All right, I make me go away. Okay, now let's come this away a little bit and zoom in, and let's just start getting some, making sure she's looking at the camera. Oh, that could be a good one, actually. Hold on, let me just angle it a little bit lower. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That's even better, actually. I'm going to go with that as the photo. And that's also probably going to be the thumbnail for the video. So yeah, just love to see that. I don't even have to try and get a different thumbnail. I feel like that's perfect. Okay. Lucy, thank you so much. I've got your photo. Let's pick it. So I definitely feel like this one on the right was the better one, right? So let's go with that. Let's use that photo. How good. There we go, Doll Manor. All done for Lucy. Hi, Lucy. What's on your mind? I'm heading back now. Oh, you don't say. Well, make sure you stop by for a chat sometime soon. Snoink. Okay, my girl. No worries. Bye-bye. See you later. Ta-ta. Hi, Lottie. And Wardell. How's it going, Wardell? Welcome back. You just keep doing great work, don't you? Oh, thank you. Well, I try. Before I forget, here's your payment of 6,000 pokey. Thanks for another job well done. Thank you, Lottie. Oh, and Niko let me know he'd like to talk with you. Okay. Now's as good as time as any for a break. Why not go chat with him? Well, that's actually, I was going to say, I've still got some time for this video. I was thinking about going back to Eloise's reading room and doing the landscaping for her house, and going back to Vivian's gym and doing the pathing. I was thinking about doing that in this video, but I guess we'll go and chat with Niko, see what he wants. Right? All right, Niko, what's up? Hold on, let me just see. Who do we have? I can't see who we have. Anyway, Niko, what's up, Niko? What's up, boss? Yo, looking for a boat ride? Lottie sent you to talk to me. What could that be about? Oh, right. So glad she remembered. I did have something else to talk to you about. What's up? Check out this bottle. I was just walking along the beach and then, boom, free bottle. You never know what the islands are going to give you. Ooh, I like that. Anyway, it had something inside that I'd never seen before. I've been trying to figure out what it is. Hey, you're a world-wise traveler. Maybe you can help. I'll see what recipe it is. Here it is. Any ideas? Oh, sure, that's... Oh, really? A recipe for DIY crafting? I've heard of that before. Can I craft from the islands? I mean, I enjoy building and working with my hands and stuff, so I know about DIY. Just never seen a recipe. Well, mystery solved, thanks to you, SezRawrr. Here, you can have the recipe. Thanks for the knowledge. You're so welcome, boss. I'm so glad you finally put 2 and 2 together for me. I've heard a lot about DIY recipes from tourists. Huh, maybe I should be a tourist one day. Get away from the islands for a little bit. Everyone needs a holiday, right? Here, enough daydreaming. Tell Lottie thanks for the reminder. Oh, good. Now, what is the recipe? Vine hanging chair. I didn't know that one yet. Interesting. I thought I had the majority of the vine recipes, so let's check out that recipe. Oh, it's cute. I don't think I'll ever use it, but it's cute. It's cuter than I thought it was going to be, right? I did have to take photos for Nook Miles Plus, by the way, so that's always nice. While I am here, can I just see... Hold on, let me just go and see who replaced Lucy. I mean, there's Azalea. Okay, so it's over this side. Who replaced Lucy? Oh, are you good, my guy? I don't think I need to look at what your vacation home's going to be. Niko, can I just chat straight to you about going and visiting? I'm not going anywhere right now, but someday I want to travel all around and see lots of places. Do I need to go back and say I'm ready to do more work before going back to Eloise and Vivian's places? Okay, I'll just say that. It's fine. It's all good. I am ready to work. I suppose. Because I am doing work still. All good. Just while I've got the time. And this has been a shorter episode so far. Welcome back, SezRawrr. Did you chat with Niko? I sure did. Ooh, you had a chat about DIY? I knew Niko likes building things, but I didn't know you do too. Yes. I do, definitely. Yes. What's up? Say, Wardell, remember when we ordered that workbench? When is it supposed to arrive? Soon. Great, thank you. I thought it might be handy to have a workbench around here, so I asked Wardell to order one. We'll place it upstairs once it arrives. Please feel free to use it for any of your own DIY projects anytime. Okay, good to know. Alrighty, if you're ready to get back to work, please let me know. Yes, I am ready to get back to work. I'm ready to work. Yeah, I want to work a little more today, just to fix up go back and fix some things. Have fun out there. Thank you. I hopefully will. I hopefully will. All right. Niko, boss, I'm coming straight to you. I'm coming straight to you. Hi, Niko. Hi, what's up? I want to visit a home. Okay, then, I'm your guy. Where do you want to go? Firstly, I think I want to go to Eloise's place and do the outside, like desperately fix the outside. I can now select a vacation home to visit it. Look at all of my homes I've done so far. How good? How good. What an assortment of different things that I have done so far. I love it. Let's go back to my relaxing reading room with Eloise. Let's visit. Thank you. Hi, Eloise. How are you, my girl? Here we are at Eloise's vacation home. Eloise, hi. Oh, stretchy girl. SezRawrr, what can I do for you, Toot? Let me just say, how are things? When I'm here, I lose all track of time. It's just that nice of a place to be, Toot. Okay, well, how's your home? How's your home? The vacation home? Why do you ask, Toot? I want to talk remodeling. Remodeling? What a wonderful idea. I leave it all up to your impeccable design sensibilities, Toot. Leave it all to me. Then I'll let you get right to it, Toot. It really just is the outside, my girl. Okay? I've got you sorted. I just want to... Well, my girl, I'm going to need to move you out of the way, I think. First things first. You gotta move. You're right in the way. Okay, you're kind of right in the way. Come and stand by Niko, right? I am thinking that maybe I would like to move her house over a little bit. And maybe we could get like a hammock on the outside because she loves reading and I feel like a hammock would be really nice. But first thing first, I do want to work on her house and changing how it looks on the outside. So I did lots of like orange and yellow on the inside and she does give me the type of person who likes a lot of yellow. We do have this yellow stucco that we could do. That could be interesting. Or there's like the cream panel siding, but I feel like that's what we had and that's a little bit boring. So the yellow stucco so far is speaking to me. I don't think I want to do the simple yellow brick trim because I don't like the yellow bricks on it. I like the yellow stucco, but not the yellow bricks. So I feel like the stucco would be the way to go. And then for roofing, maybe we could do like, oh, I don't like the red. I was going to say maybe red is an accent color and then I immediately hated it. What about this orange striped roof could be okay? What about... Maybe it's just all yellow. A yellow tiled roof. Yeah. Yeah, it just isn't quite my color scheme. But at least if I do this one, the beige tile roof, at least the beige of the roof matches the beige of the foundation of the wallpaper. So at least that would match. A door. Maybe we can get a nice... yellow door. There was such a pause in there because yellow just really is not my favorite color at all. It's one of my least favorites actually. So I'm looking at all of this and I'm just like, it's just not quite my vibe. I don't think it's particularly nice, but she clearly likes it. So, oh, that's a bit much. I reckon a yellow one definitely is the way to go. And I'm kind of thinking of going back to this one. I do want it to be a little bit fancier. This one was okay as well. Or this one like matches the stucco perfectly. So maybe that's what it is. Do I want a wreath for the front of your house as well? I don't think so. I don't think it needs a wreath. Okay. So that's the outside of her house there done. I definitely need to get some trees and stuff, right? So let's get a few trees. And we'll start by placing the trees where I think they should go. I definitely feel like we need a tree. Oh, I can't put a tree. I can put a tree there. That's fine. All good. And then maybe we can put a tree down here. And then maybe we can put a tree down by the dock. We could put one over here. And then we could put one over here and maybe one a little bit further up the back. I'm just trying to think of places where we could put the hammock. So maybe I'll get the hammock. I'm assuming that we've got a hammock actually. We might not even have one. I shouldn't do a big assume like we do have a hammock. It's perfect. Okay. Where do I want the hammock to go? I feel like it kind of needs to be like in between these trees, right? If only you could have them on a diagonal. That's okay. What patterns do we have on the hammock? The light brown for the frame would be nice. Or the white. I reckon the light brown would be nice actually. And then colorful, camouflage, hibiscus flowers, white, or pattern. I reckon the hibiscus flowers could be nice actually as like an accent against the yellow of the house. Because that might be helpful then with coming up with some flowers I could landscape with. We could get some white plumeria bushes. That could be really nice. And then we could get some little yellow flowers. Or maybe not. Maybe we get some white cosmos because they've got the yellow in the center of them. That could be really cute. So let's get a few of these. And I'll get a few of these. Okay. So straight away, I want bush to go here. And a bush... kind of like framing the trees. I like doing that kind of thing with the bushes. It's just kind of pretty, right? We could do one down here. And we could do one here. That could frame a pathway heading up to the house, potentially. We could even grab another little bush and put it there. And then maybe we could put a bush here. And we could put a bush here. And then we could put our bush there. I want to grab a couple more of those bushes, I think. And then we could grab a bush to go there. And I reckon maybe we could do a little cosmo behind that. Could be cute. And then maybe we could do that for those flowers. And then maybe I need to work on a path next before I go ahead and put the rest of the cosmos down. So let's have a look. I mean, for a pathway, I feel like, again, it's going to be the terracotta tiles. Maybe I should be looking at custom designs. Not right now, but maybe for future, I should be looking at custom designs for more basic footpathing that I could do. I kind of like the idea of doing a more square path for this one. So maybe I'm going to actually move this bush out the way. Oh, I didn't know you could change the growth state of the bushes. Well, there you freaking go. I'm just learning new things all over the place, aren't I? How good. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, I don't like how it goes from 2 into 3 though, so maybe I need to remove it from there. Yeah, and just have it be a 2 tile all the way around. Okay, so now I feel better about getting some more flowers. I do want one more bush though. Or maybe this bush that I've got here just needs to come down here. That's where I wanted to put a bush. And then we can put some more cosmos next to that one. We could put some cosmos up here. Like that. Could be cute. I can put some more cosmos down here. I'll grab a couple more cosmos. Chuck one over here. Chuck one over here. I feel like they're the perfect little accent to the bushes that we've got, right? I feel like that's pretty cute. I do. I feel like that's pretty cute. Maybe I just want to grab a couple more of these bushes though. Just to put behind, one behind the hammock. Maybe we can just put them behind the hammock. Oopsie, this one. Thank you. Move that behind the hammock. I think that's pretty cute. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Okay, I think that's going to be good for the outside of your house, Eloise. I'm really happy that I came back and decided to do that for you. You can't really see your hammock at all. It's kind of tucked away there, but that's all right. All right, Eloise, I think I'm done now. Never mind. I wanted to chat to Eloise, actually, Niko. I was chatting to Eloise. Thank you. How is that vacation home coming along? Is it ready yet? It's ready, my girl. Oh, do we get to watch again? You did it. Thank you. Do I get to watch her be stoked about this house again? I'll be very happy about that if I do. So this vacation home's theme is my relaxing reading room. Yes, it is. Are you happy with the theme? Do you think it needs a new one? No, I like the name as is. Ah, the same as it has been then. Why change what is already total perfection, right? Toot, I agree. fun. I love this so much. I'm having a great day. So cute. Oh, my dear, you've done so much for me. Oh, of course. Since you're here and all, how about immortalizing your work with some pictures? I don't think I need to. It's such a photogenic home. Doubtless it will make for simply magnificent pictures too. I mean, I agree, but I need to head back. I don't want to change the pictures I've already got. That's all. Take care getting back, okay? And remember, it's fine for you to drop in anytime, toot. How good. So cute. Just wondering, I might leave Vivian's for another day because I think I might want to look at a custom footpath for that one. Thanks so much, SezRawrr. Here's 3,000 Pokey for your remodeling work. How good. Look at all the Pokey I've got. Nothing that I want to spend it on though. Anyway, finished for today or will you work a little longer? I'm gonna be finished for today because I specifically wanted to do like a little car park area for Vivian's space and I would like to look up a custom footpath in order to do that. I don't want to do that right now, so we'll do that another day. All right, take it easy and rest up. I just feel so much better that I got Eloise's place all sorted now and I don't need to go back to that one. That's totally fine. All right, I wonder when I'm going to have enough residents to be able to do the school then. That's interesting. Also, now I'm like, maybe I should just check the beach and see if there's going to be another recipe, right? Now that I know that DIYs are unlocked for over here. There probably won't be. It was probably just that one from today. That's okay. I'll just have a quick squeeze. Also, check in with the visitors, the villagers that are visiting up the back of the lot, right? Because they all hang out up here. Here we go. Oh, look at Gloria with the sandcastle. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, look at Vivian. Wow, what a vibe. So much fun. I love it. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, my friends. Let's head home, right? Photo album is standing by. What is your flight plan, Blue Crayon? I want to go back. That's what I wanted to do. You want to go back to SezTopia? Is that right? That is so right. That is very correct. Roger that. Let's fly. Because you guys, with that being said, that's all I've got for this episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. Look, that doll's house at Doll Manor, it didn't turn out to be quite the horror show I thought it was. Anyway, I'm glad I did it. I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope that you guys had a lot of fun watching me put that one together. If you would like to see more of me doing more Happy Home Paradise, or my general Animal Crossing gameplay that I'm about to go and film an episode of right now, then hit the subscribe button down below. You could also hit the notification bell if you want to make sure you don't miss an upload of mine. That would be pretty cool as well. And if you liked this video, you could let me know by hitting the like button, leave me a comment. Do you have Lucy on your island? Does her normal house have lots of dolls in it? Let me know. I would be very intrigued. With that being said, I hope you're having a happy morning, noon, or night, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope it's a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.